INAudio presents My Armenian Friend by Andreï Makine, translated by Jeffrey Strachan, read for you by Steve Hendrickson. For Dominique Fernandez. Translator's note. Andreï Makine was born and brought up in Russia, but My Armenian Friend, like his other novels, was written in French. The book is set in Russia, and the author uses a number of Russian words in the French text, which I have retained in this English translation. These include izba, a traditional wooden house built of logs, kolkhoznik, a worker on a kolkhoz, a collective farm in the former Soviet Union, and zek, a prisoner in one of the Soviet corrective labor camps. The Russian version of the adjective stakhanovite was used in Soviet propaganda with reference to workers who were exceptionally productive or zealous. I am especially indebted to the author for his comments and suggestions, and to a number of other people for their advice, assistance, and encouragement in the preparation of this translation. To all of them, my thanks are due, notably Willem Hackman, Ali Holloway, Simon Strachan, Susan Strachan, Roger Watts, and Helen Williams. 1. He taught me how to be someone I was not. When I was young, that was the way I used to refer to how meeting Vardan opened my eyes to the mystery and paradox that underlie the workings of this world. Nowadays, what I see are no longer obscure enigmas and astounding paradoxes, but this simple truth, which, thanks to him, I finally came to understand. When we resign ourselves to giving up the search for the other being that we are, it kills us long before we die, in that frenzied and voluble play of shadows which is regarded as the only life possible, our life. That evening, he was speaking in a calm, slow voice that sounded like an echo, muted by coming from a long way off, his normal voice. Yet what he was saying seemed to be on the verge of madness. Or was he making fun of me? During the early days of our friendship, I had sometimes had that feeling. "Would you like me to touch the sky? Like that, with my fingers?" I shook my head with a wary laugh. Vardan raised his hand and remained perfectly still.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?